So I got this service brake fluid notification on my X5. It's a 2017. So we go ahead and hit that and it says service due soon. Please make an appointment with your service center. So what they would do is change out the brake fluid, do a full change, but I've got a different way to deal with it. And I've got a moisture meter for brake fluid, super easy to use. You just put it in the reservoir and it'll measure the percent of water that could be in the brake fluid. So we're gonna do that because BMW has it on a timer. I think it's every 2 years that they want you to service your brake fluid and change it out. So if we check it and there's no water in the brake fluid using the sensor that I have, then we'll go ahead and leave it alone and just reset this. So if you don't know, the reservoir for the brake fluid is right underneath here. So we'll have to go ahead and take this little cover off first, which is just this little rivet here, this little plastic rivet right here, and then there's a tab right here connecting these two plastic pieces together. So I'll go ahead and I'll take those off and then we'll show you what to do next. All right, so once you pull the rivet out, this little guy, and just make sure you're pulled up here to disengage the clip on this, and then you can pull up on the front and then back up and away. Will give you access to get to your reservoir. So your reservoir's got a little connection here, electronic connection here, because there's a float inside here that goes up and down and tells the car if the fluid is low. So you turn this bottom piece here, so underneath this black cover where the electric connection is, you can turn that. So that turns without turning this, so you have to be careful. Don't start turning this and break a wire. So you just turn the bottom and then you can pull it out. I'm probably just gonna remove the electronic connection. That'd be easier. So it's just got a little tab in the front that you push down, then it lifts up and pulls away. All right, so then you go ahead and take it off, and then we'll show you the sensor we're going to use to check the fluid. So here's the brake fluid tester. It was like $6.99 on Amazon. There's a battery that goes right in there, a AAA battery, and then on the opposite side, this is your moisture reading. So you want your moisture reading to be less than 3%, so 2, 1 is okay. Anything 3, 4 or higher, you're gonna want to probably change your brake fluid. So this is pretty easy to use. You just take the cap off and you'll see that's the end that's going to go into the brake fluid reservoir, and then once it's in there, you just push the top button down, and then it's going to light up as to what your moisture level is. All right, so I'm back at the reservoir. I've got the sensor ready to go in, so you want to make sure that the sensor goes in so the metal pieces are covered with brake fluid. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get it in there, and then once it's in, you just go ahead and push the button, and then we'll see what it reads. So this reads at about 1%. So you can see the yellow light coming on and off. There, we got it a little further down. So it's actually saying it's green. So it's at 0 when it's all the way down, which is good, which means we don't have to do anything. So you get to save yourself the hassle of going and changing your brake fluid because you don't have a problem with moisture in your brake fluid. All right, so next thing we're gonna wanna do now that we're all finished and we put everything back together, under the hood, we're gonna go ahead and reset this service indicator. So first thing we do is push the stop start once to give you this menu, and then you go ahead and hold this button here, and then it says brake fluid reset possible. So to reset, you go ahead and you hold down this button on the left, and then it says reset. So you hold it down again, and now it's doing the reset. So I'm still holding, and then done, reset successful. So now no notifications, so your reset was good, and then you can keep your old fluid in there because you don't have any water or moisture in it, and you don't have to worry about spending that extra money. So that's it. Brake service reset and moisture check.